Okay, now tell me, your friend is having some doubt. Okay, it's confusing, I don't understand. Sir, in case if we say a of 1 0, is it the same? He's asking this question, a of 1 0. Can you tell me the last one? Right. So if somebody is asking, okay, a of 1 0, a of 1 0 is what? A of 1 0, how you expand? Okay, a plus 1 whole star plus 0 whole star. So indirectly this means what? A plus 1, okay, you are having double star here. So a plus 1 whole star plus 0 whole star. So it means a plus 1 whole double star. So what is the meaning of this one? This one is also 124 only, but the type will change to what? Int star. Type will change to int star. Shivam, okay. Shivam, Naresh bhai, whatever you asked something. I think your doubt is clear now. Shivam, Manish bhai, Shivam, is your doubt clear now? Yeah, I think Shivam, I think now it is clear for you. I clarified in case we have a doubt. So both are different. Right. So total 20 expressions. 20th expression to 19 and 20. 19 and 20. Okay, you copy. Those who are coming late. Yeah, Shiva Manish bhai, I think now it is clear for you. Right. So you take the homework on the 3D array. Homework question 1. Integer a of 3, 4, 5. So 0 to 59 elements. Zero to 59 elements. So here I am giving base address is 3000. Okay, size of the element is 2 bytes. So print all 20 expressions. Print all 20 expressions. Question number 2. So integer a of 4, 5, 6. So integer a of 4, 5, 6. Okay, you are having a 3D array like this. Okay, so same thing here. Base address is 4000. Size of the element is 4 bytes. Size of the element is 4 bytes. So the first printf star a plus 2 whole star plus 3. A plus 1 whole star plus 3 whole star, okay, plus 4. expand a of 3 to 3. तो इसको expand करो. So this is the homework. I think Shivam Manish Bhai Narang. Okay. Sarjang. What is your name? Shivam Manish Bhai Sarjang. Okay. Okay. Very good beta. So you understood. तो कॉपी करो. कॉपी करने के बाद कमेंट करो. So same thing. The first question you make the proper diagram. Right. First question you make the proper diagram and okay, write down all the 20 expressions. But the second question, remember, second question, okay, don't draw any diagram. Just a rough work you have to do. Okay. Yeah, Munibali, very good. One of your friends started giving answers. सर हाथ दर्द हो गया सर पूरा बनाते हुए. Right. So fine, it's okay. We will move on to the continuation. The next one, okay, strings. Note down all the points one by one. Keep the heading strings. We are in the pointers only. Okay, it is all part of pointers only. Note down first point. Character array is called as a string. जल्दी जल्दी लिखो, write down fast. Character array, character array is called as a string. Full stop. String always ends with the null character. So write down null here. String always ends with the null character. String always ends with the null character. Second point. Null character representation is a null character. Okay, NULL. Null character representation is a /0. Null character representation is /0, and ASCII value is a 0. Null character representation is a /0. Okay, null character कैसे लिखते हैं? /0. Okay, and ASCII value is a 0. ASCII value means what? ASCII means what? हाँ बोलो, ASCII पता है? ASCII value, ASCII means हाँ सब लोग, everyone is saying American, American, American. Afterwards, what do you say afterwards? American, American, American. Afterwards, American Standard Code for information interchange. Okay, right. So information interchange. Next, number 3. String name. String name always gives base address. String name always gives base address. String name always gives a base address. Point number 4. Point number 4. Every character of a string stored in the memory sequentially in the form of their ASCII values. In the form of their ASCII values. Okay, every character of a string, okay, stored sequentially in the memory in the form of their ASCII values. Okay, right. So I will give the various examples, right? In every example, you will understand some point. Okay, I will keep on discussing various examples. In every example, okay, I will give the various points. So just note down here, void main character str of 20. Okay, you can initialize by character by character. I'm initializing null character also. So printf %c and %c. So you're saying str of 0, str of 1, str of 2. So I'm teaching from very basics, okay, because just to make sure that everyone understands. I'm explaining from very basic. Okay, थोड़ा जगह छोड़ दो, because some students are there from mechanical, civil, electrical, electronics, MSc maths. MCA, MSc Physics. It is not a computer science batch. It is a hybrid batch. Copy karo. I'll explain all that. Just copy the two examples. In every question, every example, you will understand some new point. I will explain all the basics. Once all the basics are completed, then you will solve the gate question. Okay? Everything follows a question. Remember that. In your batch, there are students who are from second year completed and they are in third year. There are students who are second year first sem also. There are students second year first sem also. And there are some students third year, certain students fourth year. Some students are pass out and not working. Some students are almost 1 year done the job, resigned and coming. Somebody done 2 years job and resigned and coming. Somebody is already currently working and also attending. All variety of students are there. So everyone I should think of. So then don't get bored. Fourth point I said every character of the string stored in the memory sequentially. Every character of a string stored in the memory sequentially in the form of their ASCII values. Copied? Sandeep Paul, are you there? You are not giving comment today. Copy करने के बाद message करो copied or not. Right. So if you observe the first one, okay, character str of 20. So this is what, okay, character array is called as what? String. The definition is clearly given. The character array is called as what? String. Right. Okay. So understand here, okay, how it will be stored in the memory. So it will be stored in the memory. You are having a str. Okay, str is okay, name of the array name, right? So it will be stored sequentially in the memory in the form of their ASCII values. So let's say you are having a B, C, D and null character. So remaining all will be what? Null characters only. Remaining all will be what? Null characters only. Okay. So let's take the base address is 100. This will be 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. Okay. Like this you will have till 119. So this is str of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like this till 19. Okay. So understand here str of 20. Now look at here. So this is how you can initialize the string. Character by character you can initialize the string. That is fine. Character by character you can initialize the string. Okay. Now remember, okay, for you are thinking that it is like ABCD, but I told you that okay, actually it will be stored in the form of their ASCII values. So actually कैसे होगा बताओ? Actually it will be what? In the form of their ASCII values. So small a ASCII value is how much? So small a ASCII value is 97. Capital A ASCII value is 65. Just copy this. Okay, small a ASCII value is 97. Capital A ASCII value is 65. So it will be stored in the form of their ASCII values 97. Okay, 98, 99. Okay, 100. So slash 0, null character ASCII value is what? Null character ASCII value will be 0. So remaining all will be what? Zeros. So same thing, it is 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, like this 119. So why everyone is having 1 byte? Because it is a character. So character will take what? 1 byte. So copy this. Every character of the string stored in the memory sequentially in the form of their ASCII values. in the form of their ASCII values. So small a ASCII value 97, capital A is a 65. So it will be stored in the memory, okay, like this. 97, 98, 99, 100, okay, like this. So slash 0 means what? Okay, ASCII value is null character ASCII value 0. So remaining all will be what? Zeros only. Remaining all is the what? Zeros. Okay, and remember somebody is having question like, sir, why you are initializing null character? If I don't initialize this, no problem. Even if I don't initialize this, okay, remaining all will be what? Okay, null characters only. Even if I don't initialize, okay, even if you don't initialize, okay, null character here, okay, this is the not compulsory, okay, not compulsory. So even if you don't initialize, so remaining all will be what? Zeros only. I told already, array initialization, remaining all contains 0. I told that point. Okay, so even if you don't write this, automatically remaining all will be null character only, right? Next is printing with the character %c. %c को क्या देना चाहिए? पूरा ASCII value देना चाहिए. %c, if you want to print the character, %c is expecting what? ASCII value. So it means str of 0. Look at here, str of 0. How it will be evaluated? So you know that str 0 plus 0, str plus 0, okay, whole star. Now tell me str plus 0 whole star. Str means what? Same thing, array name without subscript. Okay, if you want, okay, if you want, look at here, array name without subscript will contain base address of the 0th element. So same thing. Okay, so if you are printing this, okay, look at str means 100 plus 0 whole star. 100 plus 0 means 100 only, 100 whole star. Value at the location 100. How much is that? How much is that? Actually, value at the location 100 means it is a ASCII value. ASCII value is how much here? 97. But because you are printing with the character C, okay, %c, it will print the character. So how much is the character? Okay, A. It will print A. Is that clear? So it means what %c को क्या देना चाहिए तुमको? ASCII value देना चाहिए. So what is ASCII value? Actually क्या रहेगा? 97 रहेगा. Okay, if you want, I will write it here. Actually, okay, value at the location 100. Value at the location 100 is how much here? ASCII value 97. So 97 will be, okay, provided. This 97 is provided to what? Okay, %c. 97 is provided to %c, and it will print a character A. It will print the character A. Is that here? Write that carefully, right? So what is the point I am explaining in this example? What is that I am explaining? I explained the 2-3 important points. The first important point, I said every character of the string will be stored in the form of their ASCII values in the continuous locations like 97, 98 and all that. And %lc, if you are printing with the %lc, and what you need to provide? You need to provide what? ASCII value. So look at here. So value at the location 100, that is 97, ASCII value. So %lc will take that and it will convert that into character. Okay, right. So next, okay, now somebody is thinking, sir, I want to print this, okay, %, okay, I want to print this 97, 98. No problem. You can, if you print, okay, if I print this, okay, if I print this, okay, with the %d, it will print how much? 97 only. It will print 97. Okay, copy this also. If you are printing with the %lc character, if you are printing with the %ld, it will give ASCII value only. Copy this carefully. If you are printing that with the %lc, it will print the character. If you are printing with the %ld, okay, it will give you ASCII value only. So I am writing %lc will print the character and %ld will print what? ASCII value. So this is the important point. Okay, copy that. So copy in your own words. Whatever you want to copy, so copy that carefully. And next, now the second example, right? Second example. Okay, next, one more important point. Listen here. One more important point I want to tell you, right? So keep it as a note. In the first example only, one more important point coming. One more example. Okay, first example only, one more important point coming. I think this is clear. I am repeating. If you are printing with the percentile C, str0, str of 0, if you are printing with percentile C, it will print character. If you are printing, okay, str of 0, okay, better if you want, you can note down like this also. Str of 0, if I print with percentile C, character. So str of 0, if I print with the percentile D, it will give the ASCII value. So otherwise you will confuse them. Right. So next note, okay, this is important note. Listen here. I am not okay printing the value. Print करने का तो पूरा clear है. Print करने का clear है. Okay. If you are printing with the percentile C character, if you are printing with the percentile D, okay, it's a ASCII value. Now remember, okay, I am not printing, okay, the character. We are reading the str of 0. Then which you have to consider? What you have to consider? Okay. So I'm writing here. If we are reading, okay, str of 0, I am reading, I am not printing. Understand carefully. I am not printing. Printing, there is no confusion. I am reading. If you are reading str of 0 in the question, okay, or in the expression, is earlier, just write. If you are reading the str of 0, then we need to consider, the ASCII value of respective character. Note down this point very carefully. If you are reading str of 0, then we need to consider ASCII value of the respective character. So if you are reading str of 0, then what you have to read? 97. You have to consider 97. So we need to consider the ASCII value of the respective character. So I think that is clear. So in the first example, I gave all these important points. Just remember that carefully. And the second example, str of 20. Look at here. So same thing. Okay, you are having A, B, C, D and null character. So let's see the base address is also same thing, 100, 101, 102, like this 119. Okay, so this is your str. So same thing, okay, str is a array. Array means you can also initialize the string like this. Okay, it is not only like character by character. It is not only by character by character. You can also initialize like this also. Okay, in the double quotes you can write. In the double quotes, if you are writing the string, it gives a base address only. Remember. So str of 20, array name without subscript will give the base address. So str means it is pointing to this one. Array name without subscript will contain the base address. Okay, array name without subscript will contain the base address of the 0th element. Same thing, same story here also. Okay, same story here also. Right? Okay. Now look at here, what you are doing here. You are printing with the percentile yes. Now remember what is required for the percentile yes. Okay, so remaining all will be what? Null characters only, remaining all. Okay, so this is not a 1 0, it's a /0. Okay, so here percentile yes, you are printing str. Remember percentile yes को क्या देना चाहिए? Base address देना चाहिए. Percentile yes को क्या देना चाहिए? Base address देना चाहिए. Percentile C को क्या देना चाहिए? For the percentile C, what is required? ASCII value is required. For the percentile C, what you need to provide? ASCII value. You are providing the ASCII value, right? For the percentile C, you need to provide ASCII value, but for the percentile yes, you need to provide what? Okay, base address. You need to provide what? Base address. So from the base address provided, what is the base address of this str string here? 100. See, remember we are providing 100 here. Str means okay 100. So from the base address provided, it will print all the characters until the null character. So in the first example, what is the output? First example A B C D, this is the output I am writing clearly, and second example also, okay, what is the output here? Okay, A B C D, is it clear? And second example percentage S, percentage को क्या देना चाहिए? Base address. Okay, note down, keep it as a note. Okay, note down, sorry. For the percentage list, okay, we need to provide base address. For the percentage yes, for the percentage yes, we need to provide the base address. For the percentage yes, we need to provide the base address. Full stop. From the base address provided, from the base address provided, it prints all the characters. From the base address provided, it prints all the characters until the null character. From the base address provided, it prints all the characters until the null character. So until the null character means, look at here, so this is the base address 100. So from the base address, it will print all the characters until the null character. So until the null character. So null character is treated as a end of the string. Null character is treated as a end of the string. So null character को देखते ही क्या समझेगा? That is the end of the string, so it will not print. It is not including null character. Remember, it is until the null character. Is that clear? Right? Null character को print नहीं करेगा. Is that clear? Right? So from the base address provided, it prints all the characters until the null character. Okay, understand here. Until the null character. So what will print? A, B, C, D. So null character देखते ही क्या समझेगा? By looking at the null character, you will understand that that is the end of the string. That is the end of the string. Right. Right. So all the basics I will teach you first, and later you solve the gate question. Is this clear? Right. I think time is also less. Okay. Time is always less. Right. Note down. Keep the heading. Initialization of the just copy all that. Or if you are giving the space, then it will give the ASCII value of the space. What is there? Himanshu. Space is also going to have the ASCII value. Right. There is no space here. Okay. There is no space here. Okay. So don't confuse. In case if you give the space, space is also going to have the ASCII value. So we'll store the space ASCII value. Right. Note down the explanation. Okay. Just take it as an explanation. Now in the first example, just note down. Okay. Number 1. Now in the India, how many characters are there? How many characters are there? 5 characters are there, right? So you're having 5 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, you want to store only 5 characters, but still you need to declare the size as what? 6. Right? So even though you are having only 5 characters, just wait dear. Okay, right. Understand here. So first one, understand the first one. Okay, now look at here. INDIA. How many characters are there? 5. Even though you want to store 5 characters, and you need to give the declare the size as what? 6. Why? Because explicitly we need to provide the size for the null character. If you are providing the size, explicitly we need to provide the size for what? Null character. Okay, so I'm repeating. India, you are having 5 characters, but you are having only 5 characters, but you have to declare the size as a 6. Okay, otherwise it will create a problem. Now somebody thinking, sir, if the India is having only 5 characters, then I'll declare the size as only 5. Then what happens? Look at here. If you are declaring the size as only 5, then what happens? Okay, when you are printing, look at here, printf percentage yes. Okay, yes, you are providing. Okay, when you are printing this, how it is going to print? Listen here, it will print the output like this: ind. Okay, okay, right, ind I g, okay, g, something like this. Some garbage value will come, because it cannot understand like where is the null character. It cannot understand where is the null character. It cannot identify where is the end of the string. It will print some unnecessary garbage value. Unnecessary, okay, some garbage value it will print. Okay, so that is the reason. Even though you have to declare, okay, right, you want to store 5 characters, you have to declare the size as what? 6. Is that clear? So it means what? What is the explanation? Explicitly we need to provide the size for the null character. Explicitly we need to provide the size for the null character. Okay, note down. Explanation of the first one. Explicitly we need to provide the size for the null character. Explicitly we need to provide the size for the null character. Otherwise it will print some garbage value. Otherwise it will print some garbage value. Okay, second one. Now somebody thinking that, sir, if I want to store, for example, 30 characters, then how can I count 1, 2, 3, 4? How can I count a number of characters? I don't want to count all this number of characters and all that. So in that case, you don't give any size here. Don't specify any size. Automatically it will calculate. Implicitly it will calculate the size and allocate the memory accordingly. Okay, you don't want to provide any size, don't provide, just give it as a blank. If you are giving it as a blank, it will calculate accordingly, implicitly will calculate. Okay, that is the meaning of second example. Note down, implicitly it will calculate the size and provide the allocate the memory accordingly. Sorry, implicitly it will calculate the size, and provide the allocate the memory accordingly. Implicitly will calculate the size and allocate the memory accordingly. See, I will be back in 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. I will be back. Just wait. Okay. Now tell me second explanation. Right. So implicitly it will calculate the size and allocate the memory accordingly. Right. So it means like you don't want to calculate the characters and all that. So okay, you don't need to give spice. Okay, वो खुद ही कर लेगा. Right. Next. Now the third one. Now what is the meaning of third one? So third one is important. Just listen here. Okay. So third one, just listen here. So third one, just listen here. What is the meaning of this? Okay, first note down. First note down the point here. If the string is provided, if the string is given in double quotes, means like this. It means if the string is given in the double quotes, it means base address is given. Note down. If the string is given in the double quotes, it means base address is given. Base address is given. Understand carefully this one. If the string is given in the double quotes, okay, like it means in the double quotes, it means what is given? Base address is given. Now character star p equal to India, right? Understand here. Now tell me, what do you read this? इसको क्या पढ़ते पढ़ो? What do you read this? क्या पढ़ोगे? Character star p. What do you read this? P is the pointer variable. P is a pointer variable of type character. P is a pointer variable of type character where we can store address of. P is a pointer variable of okay, pointer variable of type character where we can address of any character. So P क्या बोल रहा है? P is saying that I am the pointer variable of type character. So you can store address of any character. P is saying that okay, I am the pointer variable of type character. You can store address of any character. Okay, so it means now look at it is saying that it can take the address of any character. Now what is the meaning of this one? Okay, character star p equal to India. It means you are requesting the compiler. Please understand here. You are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for the string India, and the base address of that will be stored in the pointer variable p. So what is the meaning of that? Note down. Next point. Okay, explanation of the third. We are requesting. Note down. We are requesting the compiler. We are requesting the compiler. Next point. We are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory. We are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for the string India. We are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for the string India, and for the string India, and base address of that string will be stored in the pointer variable p. Base address of that string will be stored in the pointer variable p. Pointer variable p. Okay. Note down the next point. Next point. It is considered as one more point. It is considered as a string constant. It is considered as a string constant, and contents of string constant. यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ, I am writing here, cannot be changed. Contents of the string constant cannot be changed. Now look at here. The third point. It is considered as a string constant, and contents of the string constant cannot be changed. Rahul, you need to maintain the patience. Now you are saying, now I understood, sir. You will understand, just maintain patience. It is considered as a string constant, and the contents of the string constant cannot be changed. So what is the meaning of all this? Listen here. Okay, right? So meaning of the third explanation and the diagram, and I am going to explain everything. Now look at here, in the third explanation, the first point is very clear. First point is very, very important. If the string is given in the double quotes, if the string is given in the double quotes, what is given? Base address is given. Base address of that particular string is given. Okay. Now next, what is second point? First point क्या लिखे थे यहाँ पे? First point क्या लिखे थे? If the string is given the double quotes, okay, base address is given. And second point क्या लिखे थे? Second point, okay, if this declaration, what is the meaning of this? We are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for string India. Okay, look at here, you are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for the string India, INDI, okay, A and null character. Let's say base address is 100, 101, 102, 103, 105. So, okay, next, okay, P is the pointer variable here. P is the pointer variable. Let's say it's having base address, and P is contain some address is there, and the base address of this string. This particular string base address stored in the pointer variable P. So, this is the meaning of this. So, it's a P of 0, P of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is how the diagram will look like. So, note down the third one, explanation third one may you copy the next one. In the third explanation, you continue this. So you are requesting the compiler to allocate the memory for the string India, and the base address of this will be stored in the pointer variable P. Okay. Now P is saying that P क्या बोल रहा है? समझो अच्छे से. P क्या बोल रहा है? P is saying that I am the pointer variable of type character. You can store address of any character. You can store address of any character I will take. So we are storing address of character I. Character I address is what? 100. So 100 is stored here. So this is expecting character address. So you are giving the character address. So okay, fine, there is no problem. Right. So now understand. So this is how the meaning of the third statement. And next point is very important. What is the next point you said? Next point you said is, okay, look at here. यहाँ पे, now tell me. Okay, if you observe this analysis. Okay, now tell me, if I say printf P, now tell me what will print? Printf P. P is array or variable. Variable only you have to understand here. Okay, declaration देखो, declaration. Okay, declaration. P is a variable. Variable means inside value. So printf P. So how much is that? 100. See the declaration. Okay, it is a pointer variable. P is a pointer variable of type character, where we can store address of any character. So we are storing address of a character I here. So that's it. So printf P means what will print? 100 only. Yes or no? Right. Next important thing here, third point. What is the third point here? Third point we said, important thing. Okay, look at here. This kind of declaration is called as what? String constant. This kind of declaration is called as what? String constant. It means contents of the string constant cannot be modified. Contents of the string constant cannot be modified. This means what? It means, okay, what is P of 0? P of 0 is how much? P of 0. P of 0 is a I. P of 0 is a I. Right? So P of 1. P of 1 is what? N. So in the P of 1, I want to modify. P of 1, I want to change some other character. Let's say A. Now look at here. If I write P of 1, so this one I want to change. P of 0 means this one. P of 1 means this one. If I want to change this N, okay, to what? A. So if I say P of 1 equal to A, and remember, this is not allowed. This is not allowed. Okay, if I say P of 1 equal to A, if you change, you are trying to change this. Okay, ये content को change करना चाह रहे. You are trying to modify this content here. यहाँ पे N है, यहाँ पे N है. You are having N here, and I want to change it to A, P of 1. Remember, this is not allowed. But remember here, if I want to change here, okay, copy this also. If I want to change here, S of 1 equal to A. Okay, now remember, this is allowed here. Yes. Okay, this is allowed. This is allowed. This will work. So S of 1, this is S of 0, S of 1, S of 2, S of 3, 4. S of 1 I want to change here. S of 1, this one I want to change. So is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Okay, if I say S of 1 equal to A, it is possible. But if I want to change this, okay, P of 1 equal to A, this is not allowed. Why? Because why it is not allowed? Because this is considered as a string constant. This kind of declaration is considered as a string constant. So the contents of the string constant cannot be modified. But here it is modified, allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Is that clear? Now remember, important point, if somebody is executing the program, in some compiler, this is also allowing. In some compiler, this is also allowing. Some compiler, this is also allowing. So don't worry about the compiler. Okay, in the exam, if any question comes, okay, you have to say, okay, this is not allowed. Because if you execute in the actual Turbo C, okay, actual licensed Turbo C software, okay, this is not allowed. Is that clear for everyone? Right? So we have already tested. Okay, if I tested in 100 computers, 50 computers it is working, 50 computers is not working. Is that clear? So actually it should not work, because in some compiler, okay, you are having local compiler, you are having China compiler. China compiler will give some output. Is that clear? It means like online compiler, right? So don't worry about the compiler. Is that clear? In the exam, if it comes, so you have to say it is not allowed, because that is considered as a string constant. That is considered as a string constant. Okay, right. So we are having some other examples, okay, but that we'll study in the tomorrow's class, right? Continue, Karu? Continue or stop? Right. So it's okay, right? Actually, you are having 2-3 more examples, okay, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, okay, total 5 examples are there. So if my 5 examples are completed, then you will be ready to solve the gate questions, okay, right? So fine, it's okay. I'll stop the class for today. Continue tomorrow. Is that clear? Right? So tomorrow exactly same timings. Okay, we follow same timings, and try to revise the notes carefully. Whatever we discussed in the today's class, try to revise each and every point. Each and every point. Revise carefully. Is that clear? Right? And I gave lot of homework and try to solve that homework. Is that clear? Right?